Chelsea won, Manchester United nil. And yo, Jim, it's still not too late, you know. You got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday even. You got 5 days to sack this idiot before he loses this cup final, you know. You got 5 days, you know. It's not too late, my brother. It's not too late. Before the game, I was seeing leaks like, not even leaks. Man, I was seeing stuff like Bruno Fernandes said that the manager said that he never warned him about the small teams. Let me get the quote. The quote said, Bruno Fernandes says he warned Amorim of the strength of the small teams. I said, did you think you would come here and the small teams would be the same as the small teams in Portugal? He said, you didn't tell me this. I said, you didn't ask before you came. Brother, where did we find this guy, bro? And you see, Omar Barada, you as well, yeah? You as well, my brother. You're on fraud watch. I can't even lie because, you see, you, out of all the managers in the world, this is the one you wanted, bro. This is the one that you wanted, yeah, to flipping carry your legacy. This brother, you know. When you brought in Lenny Euro, I was like, all right, cool. He said he wanted to make a statement signing. What a signing that was. But yeah, out of all the managers available, Ruben Amorim was the one you chose. Them man are calling him Ruben Scammerwin. Couldn't even do that. Your neck needs to be on the chopping board, Omar, bro. I'll be honest, bro. Because it's one of them things where this is unacceptable, bro. This is the first time ever that Manchester United will not finish a league season with back-to-back wins, bro. I'm seeing man getting compared, records getting compared to Paul Jules Wigan, you know. Paul Jules Wigan. These are the kind of records that they're comparing my Manchester United with, you know. I thought Wigan was a rugby team, blood. Man, I had to Google that, brother. Stuff for a lot of mercy, rude boy. This is some foolishness. How did we get here? How did we get here, bro? This guy's an idiot. Ruben Amorim. This is the guy that you flipping so-called Man United fans, because you can't be Man United fans. Because fans of the club are supposed to want to put the club before everything. You, man, can't put the club before a manager that's been here 5 minutes and has taken us backwards, bruv. Oh, he doesn't have his own players, bro. All right, cool. Let me just go call Hansi Flick here that doesn't speak Spanish and didn't sign any players to let him know that he can't celebrate his domestic treble because the players ain't his. Let's do that. Shall we do that? You idiots. What about all the teams that were below us when Ruben Amorim came in and we were 4 points off the top four that are now above us, bro? Quite a lot of these men have new managers, bro. And guess what? They didn't get their own players. They didn't. So when did having your own players become a prerequisite for judging a manager? When did it become that? Or you man just making things up like you always make up things because you don't know shit about football, bro? Is that what are we doing? I'm sick and tired, bro. This manager picked an overly strong Manchester United team he never should have picked. Never ever should have picked. And his reasoning was, I need to get to know my players before the final. Brother, you've been here for 6 months, bro. I keep saying that. It's longer than that now. 7 months. If you don't know your players now, you'll never know your players. There's no excuse. Tottenham rested their whole 11. They even played their second goalkeeper and they lost the game, but so what? So did we. You went full strength and you lost anyway, bro. What did you learn about your players other than the fact that you don't know how to coach them? What did you learn? What lesson did you take from this game that we're going to take into the final now? Oh, I don't know how to coach these players. I can't get the best out of them. We knew that anyway. But people are saying, oh, Rants, he speaks so well. Give him time. I've never heard a manager speak so candidly, so honestly, so openly about Manchester. Bruv, shut your mouth, blood. All of you, man, shut up. This manager needs a transfer window. This manager needs a win. I told Lee Gunner, bro, I'll give him a window, blood, on the 3rd floor to jump out of, blood, about transfer window. Get the fuck out my club. Are you all right? And all them fans that are trying to make this acceptable, you can fuck off as well, bro. Because it's funny. Every time people say to me, oh, you're not a real fan, it's because I'm holding the club to account. I'm trying to keep the standards that I grew up on, bro. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to protect the history of this football club, but you're meant to protect it. All of a sudden, that makes you not a real fan no more. You got these absolute gimps, bro. Do you know what I mean? These flipping Y Scout generation. The manager seems to be part of that. Football manager generation. These stats-based analysis generation. XG generation. Telling me, oh, give him time. Give him time because of the XG, bro. Are you stupid? There's no such thing as expected goals. Did you score or not? Did you score or not, bruv? I am livid, bro. And we got a cup final against Tottenham Hotspur. And guess what? Yeah, we ain't beaten Tottenham, in about 3 seasons. On top of that, they've beaten us 3 times already. So, the logic says we beat Tottenham on Wednesday. But guess what? I don't trust this guy to pick the right team, bro. So now I'm relying on these so-called players you, man, said were shit. We're relying on the players that you, man, said were shit. Sean Dyche had to tell, man, yo, this brother better hurry up and start winning football matches. Sean Dyche, you know. Sean flipping Dyche. But you, man, are telling me it's okay to be a Manchester United manager, yeah? And just not win football matches. Sean Dyche was managing Burnley and Everton, and he knows that it's not acceptable to not win football matches there. So what are we doing? What, the standards are here are lower than Burnley and Everton? When Nottingham Forest owner was on there cussing off Nuno, so what? The standards at Nottingham Forest are higher than Manchester United. This brother shouldn't be in a job. Let's be honest. He left Sporting. The guy that they replaced him with, has already been sacked because he was losing too many games, and now Sporting are back in the title race because they pulled the trigger because they saw something wasn't working. The guy that replaced him didn't have his own players. Why wasn't that excuse valid? Why does Sporting have higher standards than Manchester United? Please tell me that. What, because you, man, fancy this guy, bro? Standing on the sideline with his fucking jack-ups, bro. Creasing his creps, kneeling down, bro. Not making no substitutions. I don't think I saw a change before the 65th, 70th minute. No changes, bro. And we got a game on Wednesday. And then it's like for like changes. Garnacho and Ugarte on. Casemiro and whoever off. And then we concede straight away, bruv. Great balling by Reece James, by the way. Not really much man could have done about it. But throughout the whole game, man barely remember their goalkeeper making a save. Man don't remember it. And this is the team that are supposed to just go and turn it on against Spurs. The difference between us and Spurs is that Spurs score goals. Look at them. They're below us in the league, but they've got a positive goal difference. We haven't finished the league with a positive goal difference in 3 seasons, I believe. We're in a fucking overdraft, mate. We owe the league goals. 3 years, you know. 3 years. We owe the league goals. I've never seen nothing like that. That's crazy. Not only do we owe the league goals, this team owes the fans goals. This team owes the fans performances. And this manager is the one that's supposed to make the team put in these performances and score these goals. He's not doing that. All you man that are protecting this guy, all of you that are protecting this guy, you're doing the club a disservice, bruv. I always said it. You look at the ultras, at other clubs, they hold the coaches and the teams accountable. They hold the club accountable. Fans here think, oh, let me roll over and let Ruben Amorim tickle my fucking belly, bruv. You think that's supporting a football club? This guy shouldn't be here. There's no way he should still be here. We should be on an interim right now. That's what should happen, because he should have got ran out of fucking Deansgate a long time ago, mate. A long fucking time ago, bro. You might make me sick. We better just win, against Tottenham on Wednesday. Because if we don't win against Tottenham on Wednesday, I'm crashing out, bruv. Man can't lose to Tottenham. Ange looked us in the face and said, I win a trophy in my 2nd season, bro. A man laughed at Ange Postecoglou. And now that manifestation is becoming a real fucking reality right now. And there's not really much we can do about it. And it makes me sick to my stomach. Because based on that performance against Chelsea, there's something in this game for Spurs, even with the injuries they got. Even with the injuries. Because this manager cannot get a tune out of these players. You can't turn around and tell me these players are not good. Because these men have lifted trophies in their last 2 seasons. Casemiro has played, I think, 8 finals, won 8 finals. This brother has never played for Man United and not won a trophy. He's never. He's been there 2 seasons, won 2 trophies. Do you know how mad that is? This is unacceptable, brother. This is unacceptable. These players know what it's like to win trophies. These Spurs players don't. So off that alone, we can just pray that that gets us over the line. But Ruben Amorim is useless, bro. Useless. I'm absolutely seething, blood. Absolutely seething. And you know what the mad thing is, yeah? Well, I was going to say when we win this trophy on Wednesday, because man have to put it out there. We're Manchester United, we have to win this. So man don't even want to talk like there's a possibility that we can't win this, even though there is. When we win that trophy on Wednesday, don't chat to me and tell me that this brother should stay because he won a trophy. You done the same with Ten Hag and look how that worked out for you. Win the trophy and walk, blood. Because that's what Ange's going to do. If Ange wins that trophy at Tottenham, he's dipping. Ruben Amorim needs to be sacked if he doesn't win the final. And he needs to walk if he wins it, bro. This ain't your level, bro. This is not your level. You cannot take us where we want to go. So you need to leave, blood. I've seen more than enough. Don't give this guy players, bro. Don't make the same mistake with this guy that you've made with all the other managers. If they keep him and they buy him players, then they haven't learned from Eric Ten Hag, bro. They haven't learned. But this is a flipping disgrace, bruv. And I don't want to hear man telling me, oh, Rants, you always turn on the managers and this, that, and the other. Brother, let me tell you something. Firstly, fire for that, because man don't turn on no managers, blood. And secondly, yeah, standards need to be upheld. If the fans ain't going to do it, who's going to fucking do it? You man want Ineos out, you want the Glazers out, you want these guys out because you think they don't understand the club, bro. Tell me what the club is then if they don't understand it, bro. Because from what I understand, we're meant to be a club that wins things. We're not really winning stuff. We're not playing good football. We're not playing attacking football. You man are standing there screaming, attack, attack, attack. We're playing this metronome fucking snooze ball, yeah? And you man are still clapping this manager off, saying he needs time. Time to do what? The football's not good enough. He's not maximising what he has. And he's twanging you man in fucking interviews. I know most of you man ain't got more than 2 GCSEs to rub together, yeah? So you think that he speaks well, yeah? But I got news for you. It ain't that great, mate. It ain't that great. This guy needs to go.